Welcome back to KB's Kingdom, Cooking with KP. And today I'm going to show you how I make one of my versions of Sang Choi Bao. Yes, lots of different pronunciations for this, but let's get into it. So here I have one small can of water chestnuts and one small can of bamboo shoots. Just make sure you rinse all that brine off, get them nice and clean, and don't forget to spill them all over your bench like I just did. Putting those into a food processor, I'm going to chop these up nice and fine. Alternatively, you could run a knife through there, it will take you forever. That's how we want that to look. Got a little bit of oil in our pan, going to get that to a nice medium heat, nice and simple. And this is a very quick dish to make. So in goes 500 grams of chicken mince. I've just bought that from the supermarket. No real need to go and make your own or get it from a butcher. Very, very simple. Also very inexpensive. So we let that sit for a little bit. It'll start to brown on the bottom, and then we can start to chop it up just using the back of our wooden spoon, just like I'm doing there. We want to make sure this chicken mince is cooked very, very well. 3 heaped teaspoons of hoisin sauce. Please take note, hoisin sauces, all from different manufacturers, have different salt and different sweetness to them. I prefer to buy this one that comes straight out of Asia. I'm adding in here around about 1 clove of garlic, or what I can squeeze out of that little sachet, and the same again, thereabouts of ginger. Alright, so we're going to mix all that through, get that hoisin mixed very, very well into that mince. That's our key flavour in this particular dish. The hoisin, it does most of the magic. So I'm going to add in around about 1 teaspoon of white pepper, ground white pepper. It's going to give it that beautiful subtle flavour. I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit longer. Once again, we can get on with our next little ingredient, which is going to be a capful and a bit of Chinese rice wine, dry sherry if you wish, also known as Zhaojing wine, the rice wine. And once again, stir all of that through. We want every piece of that chicken to try and get some of that flavour into it. Alright, in goes our chopped vegetables that we just did, our water chestnut and bamboo shoot, straight in. Scrape anything off your food processor that gets stuck or left behind, and make sure we start mixing this through as well. We want all those flavours into those vegetables as well. Alright, and we want to try and keep this nice and dry. So as we put a liquid in, keep stirring it through until there's no liquid left on the bottom, and then we can go and add our next bit. So 4 spring onions, very finely chopped, just like that. That's going in, and once again we want to make sure we get that mixed very, very well. It's one of the secrets to this. We want that flavour to be consistent. About 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. You could use a light soy sauce if you wish. I prefer to use my Japanese style, the brewed one. 1 cup of loose coriander leaves. Just pluck those straight off the stalks, and make sure you wash those as well before you add them to any dish. Same goes for any herb. Around about 2 teaspoons of sesame oil straight in on top, and by putting it in here, it's going to add that real nice strong sesame flavour right at the end. Once again, keep stirring through until there's no liquid left on the bottom. We don't want a liquidy mixture for this. So a handful of bean sprouts. Make sure you spill those all over the bench just like I did. Put them straight in. The bench adds flavour to this dish. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright. So by now you would have had your lettuce leaves washed. You could also use Peking pancakes if you wish. That would also be a great little party type meal. Simply just grab a bowl. I'm going to lay our lettuce leaf in like that, and we want to add just a little bit of the mince. We don't want to overfill this, and the reason why we want to keep this nice and dry is when you eat it, you don't want all juice running down your arm, unless you do like that sort of thing, in which case make it as juicy as you like. There you go, KP's version 1 of Sang Choi Bao. I top mine off with a little bit of my peanut sauce. Watch the next video I post. I'll show you how to make that peanut sauce. It's a fantastic little compliment. There you go. Thanks again for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. Gives me confidence. Hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. But more importantly, I want you to come and join the family. Subscribe and you'll never miss another one of my videos again, how good or how bad it is. Alright, I will catch you next time. Bye!